Today, we're going to shoot out and compare a bunch of metal preamp pedals. Now, this is going to be part one of two. The reason I split it up into two parts is because this video would be extremely long otherwise. In part one, it's just going to be in mix. Even though it's going to be in mix, I still don't really do anything to the guitar tones. It's just going to be the preamp pedal into an IR of my Mesa 2x12 loaded with V30s mic'd with an SM57. And that's it. I don't do anything to the tones after that. I don't even have a low pass filter or noise gate at all. What you're hearing are just the tones. Now, last year, the reason I'm doing this is because I did videos on the G3 from Revv, the Friedman Beo D Deluxe, the Airis Nemesis, and I had a lot of people asking me to compare them, which ones they should buy. They want to be able to hear the differences. And I wanted to do this video sooner, but Revv was coming out with the G4, and then I saw the Ceres from KSR at NAMM, and of course Horizon Devices was coming out with the Apex. And I wanted to be able to include all these together, that way people could really have an idea of these newer preamp pedals and which one is going to suit them and their needs. Now, I'm going to go over which ones are going to be in the video, and then we're going to get to the tones. Now, the Revv G3 is based on the purple channel of the Revv Generator 120. It's a much more tight, kind of mid-focus, dry, modern sound. In contrast, the G4 is also based off the fourth channel, the red channel of that same amplifier, but it is a much more thick, woolly, saturated, over-the-top, definitely benefits from having an overdrive in front of it tone. From there, we have the Beo D Deluxe from Friedman. That is based on the Friedman Brown Eye amplifier, the flagship for Friedman. It does overdriven tones really well, but because of the tight switch, you can get really good modern tones with it. This is the 2-channel version with a mid control, so I can get even more mid-focus. And it has the 2 channels, so you can have more of a crunchy rhythm or just a kind of rock sound and a high-gain metal sound. From there, we have the Nemesis from Aris Effects. This is based around the Wyvern 50-watt custom amp that Richard at Airis Effects made. It's based around a 6505. It's just way more tight, way more mid-focus, way more dry. It's probably one of the more modern sounding pedals in the Shootout. From there, we have the KSR Ceres. This thing is fantastic. 3 channels based around different sounds that you can get from the entire KSR line. Switchable from gain structures to low-end tightness, to brightness, everything that you could possibly want to do with an amplifier to carve out your tone, you can do with this. Also extremely modern sounding if you want it to be. And then from there, we have the Apex from Horizon Devices. This, I'm not sure what amplifier it's based around. I'm guessing a 5150 or 6505, kind of with playing with it. That would make sense for 2 reasons, because Horizon Devices works with MXR. They already have a 5150 pedal. And Misha Mansour has the Invective with PV, which is based around kind of a 6505, 5150 type of amplifier. So let's get to the tones.